Hello guys, welcome back to my space, and if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the habit of gratitude and sharing with you guys how we can begin to live a thankful life every day, right? So let me start by telling you guys a story, right? Story of a typical lady. She just graduated from the university, has plans to further her education. Then ultimately she says she wants to open a food bank, a sustainable food bank for homeless people. What a great plan and great life, right? But 5 years later, she's still yet to get that postgraduate degree. She's still struggling to save up money from her job as a personal assistant. So I was like, do you have anything to, at least any good thing happening around you that you can be thankful for? And she's like, no, that the world is not fair, life is not fair, all the plans she had, nothing is going according to her plan. Most of us can relate with this situation. It might not be exactly this, but I had to ask myself, like, why is it that it's hard? Why do we find it difficult to be grateful for the things we have, like for how far we've come? And I came up with two primary reasons why this could happen, or why this happens. The first one is that because there is always an unmet need at every point in our life. It's like that's all we see. We don't even see the victories we have from previous battles. All we are just focused on is like those things that are not working as we have planned them to work, those things that are not going as planned. It's very easy to see those things, right? The second reason is because we're surrounded with so much negativity. The news, social media, people around us, with everything going on in the world today, all we just hear is bad things, and we just feel like this world is evil. Like, just come, Lord Jesus, come. Like, we're tired. So when you live in that kind of space, it's very difficult to find something positive or to find something to be grateful for. It doesn't matter whatever good is happening in our lives. Do you get? And you see, these are all valid reasons. I agree, totally agree. There's so many needs that we have in our age, than compared to previous time. There's so many needs to be met, there's so many bills to be paid, and I also think that there's so many negativity around us. There's so many things happening, chaos, wars, misunderstandings, stuff's going on in our world today that it almost looks like there's no out of good anymore in our world. But the truth also is that there are also so many things happening in our world, so many positivity that we should be grateful for, and we can be grateful for. But I'm sure you'll be asking me, like, Ihoma, what's the essence of this topic? Like, why should I form a habit of gratitude? Like, will it pay my bills? Being grateful always makes you happy. It gives you peace. It takes away negative energy like envy, depression, jealousy. It takes those things away from you. When you're always grateful, you begin to see things on a lighter mood. Like, you begin to see all the positivity around you, you begin to see all the good things around you, and you begin to feel loved, you begin to feel deserving, and it improves your faith, or it makes your faith stronger. Let me tell you guys, quote me on this, there is not one happy person on this earth that does not have that habit of gratitude. So gratitude is one very big secret that I have found out that makes one happy. All right, now that you know the importance of having or forming a habit of gratitude, how do we go about it? You're like, okay, Ihoma, now I know, like, what's next? What should I do? How do I start forming this habit of gratitude? So let me tell you guys, this one is like down to earth, relatable approach, not just reading it from the book or stuff. One thing you can do every morning, once you wake up, voice it out, verbalize it out. I'm grateful that I'm alive. Just be in that mood. Put yourself in that mood of being happy. See it as a privilege that you're alive. It doesn't matter if you're on the hospital bed doing it. The thing is, you're alive. You're better than the dead man in the grave. You've been given another opportunity. So at that point, don't think about anything. Don't think about the death you owe. Don't think about, you know, the bad health. Don't think about the bad things that are happening. Just be grateful at that point that you are alive. You've been given another chance to live, right? Make sure you verbalize it, because there's power in words. Once you speak it out, it's more realistic, right? The second thing you should do after that is make a habit, or form the habit of listing 5 things you're grateful for every day. You can write them down, but make sure you verbalize them. That is the powerful thing you have to do. And to be frank, it will be better that you are specific. Don't just say, oh, I'm grateful for today, or I'm grateful for yesterday, or I'm grateful for my career. What are you grateful for about your career? Oh, I'm grateful that I work in a peaceful environment. My boss doesn't give me issues. I have good co-workers. Things like that, you know, just be specific about them. What are those things you can write out? Someone will be like, okay, yes, I'm alive. After that, what next? I mean, I'm on the sick bed, or I'm homeless. What, I mean, those are the kind of worst possible cases I'm using, right? So how do we find out those things to be grateful for? It's by shifting your focus from the big thing, from thinking, oh, I just want to leave this hospital bed and just be well. That is what I want. Or I want to find a home. Or I want to get that career. I want to get that certificate. I want to get that degree. I want to travel to that country. Shift your focus from those things. Those things are wonderful, right? But they don't happen like every time. They don't happen every day. So shift your focus to those little everyday things, because the best things in life are really small and simple, because those are the things that happen every day, and that actually defines the quality of your life. So for example, look at the people around you. Yeah, your family, your friend, your neighbor. You know, you might have a neighbor that every time you guys see, you people talk, you exchange pleasantries, you greet. It might even be more than that. Imagine having a neighbor that is a psychopath, or a neighbor that just for no reason just gets angry with you, or just makes you worked up every time. So I mean, and people have such neighbors. So you that have a good neighbor, you think it's not something to be grateful for? So write it down. Yes, you can write that down. Like your family, or even the random person on social media that just loves to comment on your post, loves to support you. You can write it down. I'm grateful for so person, you know, because he's always thinking about me, you know, commenting on my posts, he's always supporting me. It's something to be grateful for, you know. So yeah, that's one place you can look at, the people around you. Specifically mention, like for me, I'm very grateful for my family. Like I really have good breeds, like good quality of people as my family, and I've also been lucky with friends. I have good people as friends, so I'm grateful for them. So yeah, another thing you can look at is your strengths and talent. God has blessed every single person in this world with some strengths and talent. Everyone has something that they're very good at. So look for those things. It might be that you're very good with cooking, so you can write it down. I'm grateful that I can cook. I can cook for myself, nourish myself. I can cook for my loved ones and nourish my loved ones. It's a thing to be grateful for, you know. Whatever it is, maybe you're someone that is very organized. Do you think it's everybody that is organized? Tell me that. Like, hello, I'm jealous of you right now. No, seriously, like, just look for those things, those strengths that you have, you don't need money to learn them. You don't need anything to learn them. God, it just came with you. They are natural. So look for those things that you're good at. Write them down. Grateful that you have a nice handwriting. You think it's not something to be grateful for? Look, there's so many things. So just sit down, look deep deep within. You're grateful because you're honest. You're grateful because you look beautiful physically. You're grateful because you have a good heart. You're grateful because you're friendly. I mean, those characteristics, strengths, talent, write them down. Be grateful for them. Another place you can look at is just the everyday events that happen around you. Like, for example, I talked about summer. You know, the sun is out. You're grateful that, you know, you have the sun. You know, it might be that, oh, you got a discount from a product you got, something that others were buying for a very high price, but you got maybe 20 or 30% discount. Is it not something good that happened to you? Not just few areas. I just wanted to give you guys a head start on you know, things you can look at to be grateful for. So basically, these are the 3 steps. Repeat them over and over, practice them, and in no time you will begin to live a life of gratitude. You yourself watching me alone, it's a good thing. At least it shows that, okay, you're able to access the internet, you have a phone or a TV or a device you can watch something from, you're able to relax. I've mentioned like 2 things or 3 now for you to be grateful for from this. So I'm just trying to help us look into the everyday things. It doesn't have to be those big things. Basically, look at the everyday things. So what are you grateful for? What 5 things are you grateful for? Let's start now. Let's start practicing now. List 5 things that you're grateful for today in the comment section. I'm going to list mine so that I will lead by example, right? I also want to read yours so that you know, we'll encourage each other and grow together. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you liked it. I hope it impacted you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up by liking this video, and if you're yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button right now. So I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Until then, be grateful. Love you.